I'm Ava, raised in an all-female community where women live freely and without fear. But everything changed when I met Max, the only man in town. He challenges everything I know and turns my world upside down. Our story is a journey of navigating the heart and facing difficult choices. I had never given much thought to the outside world until the day that Max arrived. He was a researcher from the National Institute for Gender Studies, sent to study our all-female community and understand the effects of living in such a unique environment. I remember the first time I saw Max. It was a sunny day, and I was out gathering berries in the forest. Suddenly, I heard a rustling in the bushes, and when I turned around, I saw Max emerge. He was tall and broad-shouldered, with piercing blue eyes and a charming smile. "Hello, my name is Max," he said, approaching me with a friendly smile. "I'm here to conduct research on the social dynamics of your community." I was taken aback. I had never met a man before, and I was unsure of how to react. But as Max continued to talk to me, I found myself drawn to him in ways that I couldn't explain. He was curious and intelligent, with a passion for science and a desire to understand the world around him. And over the next few weeks, Max and I spent more and more time together, talking and getting to know each other. He was fascinated by our community and wanted to learn everything he could about it. And I was fascinated by him, by his perspective and his experiences outside of our town. One day, as we were walking through the forest, Max turned to me and said, "Ava, I want you to know that I've grown very fond of you. You're different from anyone I've ever met, and I can't imagine my life without you." "Max, I feel the same way," I replied, looking up into his eyes. "I've never felt this way before, and I don't know what to do." Max took my hand and leaned in to kiss me. It was a kiss that I would never forget. As our love grew, so did our physical relationship. Max was my first, and I was nervous, but he was patient and gentle, making sure that I was comfortable every step of the way. He taught me about love and desire, and I found myself falling deeper and deeper in love with him every day. Despite our love for each other, our relationship was not without its challenges. Some of the townspeople were wary of Max and his motives, and they warned me to be careful. They were afraid that his presence would bring change to our community and that we would be unable to protect ourselves. "Ava, I know that some of the townspeople are afraid of me," Max said to me one day, "but I promise you my intentions are pure. I'm fascinated by your community, and I want to understand and preserve your unique way of life." One day, Max was summoned to appear before the town council. They wanted to discuss his future in the all-female community. Max stood before the council and began to speak, his voice steady and confident. "Ladies, I understand that my presence here has caused some unease, but I assure you I am here with the best of intentions," Max said. "I have fallen in love with Ava, and I want to stay here with her. Beyond that, my work with the National Institute for Gender Studies is important, and I believe I can make a significant contribution to the world's understanding of your unique way of life." "Max, we understand your passion, but we must consider the well-being of our community," a council member replied. "Your presence here represents a significant change." "I understand your concerns," Max said, "but I believe that change can be a good thing. I want to be a part of this community, learn from it, contribute to it. I want to be a part of your future." The council members murmured among themselves before nodding in agreement. "Max, we have decided to allow you to stay in our community," the head council member said, "but we expect you to respect our traditions and be a positive influence on our town." I breathed a sigh of relief, and Max smiled at me, his eyes shining with happiness. He had succeeded in convincing the council to let him stay, and we could finally start our life together. Looking back on my journey with Max, I realized just how much I had learned about myself and about love. I had never imagined that I would fall for a man, but now I couldn't imagine my life without him. Max was not just the only man in town, he was my soulmate, and I was grateful for every day that I got to spend with him. That's it, that was my story. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to not miss the next one. See you soon.